Flamingo Books. Social Studies with Case Study Series 6. Chapter 1. Locating Places on the Earth. Introduction. As we have read earlier, the Earth is round like an orange, and slightly flattened at the poles. The Earth looks like a huge ball. As it is very big in size, we can't see it in entirety at one time. So, to study its features, we use smaller models of the Earth. These models of the Earth are called globes. We use a globe because it is the most accurate representation of Earth's surface, oceans and continents. What is a map? A map is the representation of the Earth, or a part of it, and it is drawn to a scale. A map represents the drawing of some area. This area can be a smaller one, for example, a village or a town, a bigger one, example of a district or a metropolitan city, or a vast area, example a country or the whole world. Globe is a model of the Earth, and it is very accurate, because, on the globe, the shapes and sizes of continents and oceans can be shown correctly. But it is very difficult to carry the globe. Scale on the map. A map represents a portion of the Earth's surface, on a reduced size or scale. The scale of a map may be indicated by a statement as 1 centimeter equals 10 kilometers or 1 centimeter equals 100 kilometer. The scale may also be shown by a straight line which is graduated in terms of actual distances on the ground. By scale, we mean a measuring line on a map, which helps us find correct distances between various points on a map. You can see the scale given at the bottom of the map. 1 centimeter equals 100 meters, which means 1 centimeter on the map represents 100 meters, in actual measurement on the ground. When the scale is shown in lines, it is called the linear scale. How to find out the direction on a map? When you face a map, the top side of the map is north, and direction opposite to north is south. Towards your left is west and towards your right is east. When you go to new places, it is very difficult to find out the directions. At that time, if you stand facing the sun in the morning, the direction in front of you is east and to your back is west, towards your left is north and towards your right is south. The four directions north, south, west and east are called the cardinal directions or cardinal points. With the help of the cardinal directions, it is very easy to find out the intermediary directions, like NE, SE, SW and NW. NE stands for northeast, for example, direction between north and east, while SE represents the direction between south and east. Similarly, NW represents the direction between north and west, and SW represents the direction between south and west. Symbols used in map. Maps represent a part of the Earth's surface on a smaller scale. So, the space available on the map is limited. With the limited space, many important features must be shown. It is not possible to show everything on a map. Therefore, various features are shown by a set of common symbols. These common symbols are called conventional symbols. These symbols are called conventional symbols because the same symbols are used by all the countries in the world on the basis of an agreement. Every map reader must have knowledge about these symbols. These symbols are mostly used in survey maps. In modern times, colors are also used to show certain physical features. For example, blue color is used to show water bodies and brown color is used for mountains, green color is used for showing plains, etc. Mapping the Earth. Our Earth is not a flat surface, so it is difficult to map it easily. To find any location on the Earth's surface, we need to know its distance and direction from any reference point. For this, we need a system of coordinates or a grid. They are latitudes and longitudes. If you look at the globe or the world map in your school, you will notice two sets of lines drawn on them. One set of lines runs vertically in the north-south direction, and the other set of lines runs horizontally, in the east-west direction. The vertical lines that run in north-south direction are called meridians of longitude, while the horizontal lines that run in east-west direction are called parallels of latitude. Latitude. We have already studied that the axis of the Earth, which joins the North Pole and the South Pole, is an imaginary line. Equator is another imaginary line, which is drawn in such a way that at all points, it lies exactly halfway between the North Pole and the South Pole. So, equator divides the Earth into two equal parts, the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. Latitude is a measure of the angular distance of a given point from the equator. It is measured in degrees from the equator towards either of the poles. 1 degree is divided into 60 equal parts, and each unit is called a minute. A minute is further divided into 60 equal parts and each unit is called a second. All points to the north of the equator are called north latitudes, and those to the south are called south latitudes. The value of each latitude is followed by a letter S, south, or N, north. Longitude. The longitude of a place on the Earth is the angular distance of that place east or west of the prime meridian. The prime meridian divides the Earth into the eastern hemisphere and the western hemisphere. The meridian which passes through Greenwich, near London, in England is regarded as prime meridian and its value is 0 deg. To fix the position of a place, it is necessary to know something more than the latitude of that place. For example, Hyderabad in Pakistan and Allahabad in India are situated on the same latitude. Example, 25 deg 25 feet n. In order to locate them precisely, we must find out how far east or west these places are from a given line of reference running from the North Pole to the South Pole. These lines of reference are called meridians of longitude and the distances between them are measured in degrees of longitude.